Hello, Pauline, and welcome back to the show. How's it going?
Good, good. Thank you for having me back. It's been such a long time since Breakpoint.
Yeah, these past months flew by really, really quickly. So, what have you been building from December until now? Because I know We Split has gone quite a long way from since then.
Yeah, when we last saw each other, we were just like building a splitting app. And now we really moved from just a splitting app to really like a shared finance applications. So you can still split things in WeSplit, but now the main goal is really to provide a layer for people to just come and share everything in like in one place. For example, you go to the next breakpoint, you go to an event, and you can just share every split, every finance you need to have directly on WeSplit right now.
Okay, that sounds. As I told you in the past episode, that was one of the biggest issues that I've had with my friends when we were traveling, especially to crypto conferences, because most of us were using like crypto wallets to pay for things. And now that we have this app, is just, I don't know, it's just amazing. So let's get straight to the ICO part, because I know you guys are going to have the ICO tomorrow. And why now? And why did you try to push now? And what's your plan in the next few weeks?
Of course, so we really wanted to push the ICO during the last week of February. This is not just something that came from our minds. We are at Mountain DAO right now. There is lots of energy. We are getting so much momentum from the people. We got so much visibility from the foundation, from Solana mobile team. So we know that this momentum, we can't get it back when we go back to France. So we wanted really to push it during this last week of Mountain DAO because there is the demo day, there is a lot of things. And so since we are Seeker first, we wanted to find a launchpad that would help us keep this vision. So basically what we did is we get in touch with Sagapad. Sagapad is a Seeker first ICO launchpad. And they started this January, so they are really new. And we really loved the vision they had, everything they provided, and the push for just the ICO. So that's why we started thinking of doing this ICO. But the main thing is we don't want to raise money to raise money. We want to raise money to help us build more things on WeSplit. And the main goal we have right now is to have our own credit cards. Because having a credit card when you have an app that lets you split things is so much easier than every time just sending back money from the WeSplit app to just another card like Solflare or Cast. So the things we wanted is we need to have a credit card that is very tailored to the applications. That means that this card is not just linked to one wallet. You need to have the ability to just switch the source of the funding. So if you want to use the card to pay from a shared wallet or your own wallet, you can just do it easily. So we need to have our own infrastructure for that. And that's why we need to raise a little bit of money to help us build that.
Well, it won't surprise me if the ICO becomes a huge success, because first of all, congrats on being one of the 500 dApps in Seeker. That's quite an achievement on its own. But other than that, my question is, I guess, why a token? What's the benefit of holding the token for a WeSplit user?
Yeah, of course. So right now, when you will the TGE will go, it will be on the 28th, something like that. We will add lots of different features on WeSplit. So basically, we will be able to stack the WeSplit points you got. And you can get different rewards, tier rewards in the applications. So it will go from points from referral or just basic points you gain when you are doing an interaction with WeSplit. Also, we are looking to give the people that come from the ICO or those that are holding some tokens, some fees reductions, and some more some of premium features that we are trying to develop right now, as well as beta access and all of this. The goal for us is really that every people that hold the split token and hold it in the application can become a part of the community and just help us build, and so we want to reward them. Of course, when the TG will go live, all these features will not be live yet. We will just launch them for every week, every month we have. not all at once. I forgot the word for that.
Yeah, so you mentioned points, and now I'm really intrigued because I like airdrops. I love airdrops. So, will we have an airdrop for the ICO?
I don't think you will have an airdrop for the ICO. We are thinking of doing something like this, but we know that doing airdrop, when it's for people in the community that are really using and actively using the application, it's great because you are just rewarding them. But the thing is, having an airdrop is just making people come on the applications and farm points, and they are not really engaged with the product. We want to maybe have an airdrop. This is not something that is fixed for us like yet. But if we have an airdrop, it will be to reward people that are actively using WeSplit, just to like reward them, not just farming points and having a lot of users that came on the application, but don't want to actively using WeSplit.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, like, I guess my next question, because I'm really into tokenomics and stuff, and I want to know like more details about the tokenomics, like what's the allocation going to be like, and are there details like available right now that we can find about it?
Yeah, if you go on the SagaPad website, so like the page for WeSplit ICO, you have every detail on the tokenomics. So just to give you like a little bit more on that, right now there will be 80% of the supply, so it will be 100 million tokens that will be distributed for the ICO. Then you will have 20% of the supply that will be blocked in the liquidity pool, just to provide some liquidity for our token. And then at the TGE, the team will not get any allocation, but we have 67 million tokens that are blocked for us. And it will depend on how well the token is doing that we will deblock access to this allocation. Not just at once, but every time we are achieving a milestone with the token, the team will get a little bit of allocation.
So you said 80% of the whole supply will be on this ICO. So I assume you're not planning to have another ICO in the future? Like not ICO, but like another sale? Because many projects that I've seen, they do like 7 rounds of sales, and I mean, they want to raise. I get it, of course. We're trying to raise, we're trying to build a product with like, I support the idea of having only one and then trying to make do with what you have. So yeah, like that means you have only one, right?
Yeah, that means we are going to have only one round. Maybe in the future we will have another one or another sale, but for now this is not something that we plan. To be fully honest, we are raising between like 75k and 300, so the hard cap is 300k. And the thing we liked with SagaPad is that even if we go beyond that, the amount that will be like past the 300k limit will be reimbursed to people. First, it's a really great thing because we've been bootstrapped for 2.5 years, so we know how to manage money and we don't want to have more money that we need. We know that with 300k maximum, we can achieve everything we want to do with WeSplit. So that's why we are like limiting the ICO, and that we are not planning another one in the future.
I actually support this quite a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
like the whole idea behind WeSplit is about managing money. So, I support the fact that you have a clear target and you know what you're going to do with it. So, I mean, I will be there to support.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I also saw that on the post of SagaPad, you guys, I mean, they mentioned that you're currently like being supported by Phantom and Super Team and other giants. So how's that working? How they're supporting you guys? And I'm really intrigued. I mean, I wasn't really prepared for ICO from WeSplit this early on. I know you guys have been building, and I respect that, but now I really have questions.
So the support we get from Phantom is thanks to the Phantom Connect app they did. So when we're building WeSplit, at the very, very beginning, it was back in October or November, I think, we received a message from them like asking to use the new features they did, because they thought it would be a great thing to have for WeSplit. Since WeSplit, we want to bridge a bit of Web 2 to Web 3, because we know that in a group of friends, there is always at least one person that is not a crypto guy. So their features like Phantom Connect, you can connect with Google and with Apple. Yeah, with Apple. And so basically it's create a seedless wallet. So it's really nice for people that are not in the crypto space and just want to go on WeSplit. So that's the way they are supporting us. They pushed us with some great communication, some great marketing, and we also live on the website, the official website. So it's really nice. Looking at other super teams, or Monkey DAO or Nomu, all of this, it's because we created a community hub in WeSplit. Last time I came on the show, I talked to you that we wanted to create this, and now it's officially live. We have 10 communities on board it, different super teams. We have Nomu, Diggers, we have the Banditos from Monkey DAO. We have lots of communities that are coming on WeSplit. And so they're giving us a great push by showing us in front of the members and just communicating on WeSplit and helping us on the marketing and all this.
Yeah, this actually brings me to my next point, because I was going to ask what other communities will you be integrating, or what other DeFi integrations will you be doing? Maybe even beyond Solana.
Oh, yeah. So beyond what we are doing right now, we are looking right now to integrate some yields in WeSplit. Because when you are putting money in a shared wallet and we are waiting to spend this money in the shared wallet, for example, we are starting right now to put each $200 on the shared wallet for Breakpoint 2026. The money will just stay in the wallet and don't do anything. And this is not something that we want to do. So we are starting to add some automatic yield on this. So when you put money on the shared wallet, the money will actually work for you while waiting to be spent. So this is the first thing we are trying to add after the ICO, and we're already talking with different providers that could help us do that. But also the great thing that we want to do is, of course, to be cross-chain, because even if we are in Solana, most of our friends in the crypto space are from Solana. We know that when you are going to an event, for example, ETHCCon, in the end of March, some of them are not in Solana ecosystem, they're in another one. And you still want to split with them, you still want to share expenses with them. And so we need to be able to give the access to WeSplit to people from different chain.
Yeah, we will be there. That's the thing. And in the last episode, I did say that I don't like France, but Cannes does sound nice. So we will be splitting our budget in an Ethereum conference as well. But you also answered actually another one of my questions, because I was going to ask you, have you noticed any changes in user behavior since the last time we spoke? But since you said that you are planning to integrate yield, that maybe basically answers what I was trying to ask, right?
So yeah, it's answering that. First, I think the major thing we saw changing between Breakpoint and now is that when we were live at Breakpoint, WeSplit was basically just you add an expense and you can split it with your friends. You had the first split and the degen split. But then we add the shared wallet, another features, and we saw that the community was using much more the shared wallet feature than the first split and degen split. So we talked a bit with them, got some feedbacks about okay, is the front degen split really the main things we should keep on WeSplit and just being a basic splitting applications, or the fact that you can share expenses, finances, and basically share the real moment with your friends without thinking of who owes what and how will I get reimbursed. We saw this major shift on WeSplit when we launched these new features. So now it's been right before Mountain DAO, we were thinking, okay, we need to redo the architecture, we need to redo all of this, thinking basically about putting the shared, this shared finance and the shared moments in the heart of WeSplit. And so we are now live with, I want to say, WeSplit 2.0 for 1 week on Secure. And we saw a lot of people coming on the new version of WeSplit saying, okay, now this is a real app I can use, and this is a real thing I will use for my next trips, or my next vacation, or all of this.
Since we're talking about users and user behavior and everything, what would be your statement that should convince someone to partake in the ICO? They don't have to be a user of WeSplit, just a simple crypto user that hears about WeSplit and the ICO that's taking place. How would you convince them?
I think the main thing for WeSplit is that we are not just providing a social layer or another wallet, another finance app. The real thing about WeSplit is that we are helping you share the real moments in life. Roommates, trips, friends, you just want to share the moments with your friends, and there is always this thing okay, how do we share the expense? How do we share these moments financially? And so WeSplit help you just remove this friction of how can we like share all of this together, and you can just stay focused on life, stay focused on the moments you're sharing with your friends.
Well, to wrap everything up, I mean, basically we're hours away from the ICO. If I'm not mistaken, it's like 2 p.m. UTC on the 25th.
3 p.m. UTC on the
3 p.m.
25th.
Yeah.
It ends on the 28th.
All right, so where should we expect to see WeSplit in the next breakpoint?
Oh, you will see WeSplit on the next breakpoints. We are doing right now what we call split nights. So it's like events at night where people come together just to discover each other, talk with each other, and we remove all the financial friction. You can just use WeSplit to like share everything you are doing during the split nights. And so our main goal is to create a great split night at breakpoints. But also just the goal we would have, the goal we would love to achieve is just to be able to provide WeSplit as the main like event manager for Breakpoint. So every people that are coming to Breakpoint, they can just like share this moment using WeSplit. This will be the main goal we would love to achieve.
This actually sounds so cool. I mean, when you think about it, imagine like they're gonna have over 7,000 people there. And like everyone using WeSplit, this is gonna be the biggest onboarding on an app through a conference ever.
This is really the goal we want to achieve.
Pauline, thank you very much again for joining us today. I wish you good luck on the ICO. We'll be there 100%. We can't contribute that much because we're in a bear market, but we're gonna contribute as much as possible, right? So yeah,
Thank
At
you,
least
Rada.
Solana is cheap right now, right?
yeah.
Yes.
All right then, Pauline, again, thank you very much. We look forward to meeting you again, probably in LCC if that's if
Yeah,
you're
I'll
gonna be
repeat
there.
them.
Perfect. And yeah, have a good day and good luck with the ICO.
Thank you so much for having me on the show.